going up, going up, going up.
What's going on, youth workers? Paul Turner here from the discipleproject.net, here with a brand new show kicking off here in December called The Coach's Corner. If you don't know, I am a youth ministry coach. I coach youth workers to build successful youth ministries. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to answer 3 questions every week about youth ministry. So if you have a question about youth ministry and maybe I haven't answered it yet, whatever, go and leave it down in the comments below and I will get to it and answer your question. But we're going to tackle 3 questions every week. And starting today, since it is almost the Christmas holiday season and you still have a few more Wednesdays or Sundays to meet and you say, I want to pull something off, maybe this can help you, okay? Question number 1, how would you plan an elf Christmas party? Well, I have planned an elf Christmas party before, and elf costumes, it may be a little late now. You never know with Amazon, right? It could get there next day. You never know. But an elf suit is pretty available on Amazon. So if you could get it in time, somebody could dress up in that elf costume, and you could play kind of a Where's Waldo type of thing, or Where's Buddy, where if you dare to do it at your local mall, if anybody's there, the elf could just be wandering around the mall and you got to find him, but chances are you're going to get kicked out. You just are, or at least stopped by security. Something's going to happen. So just, if there's running in the mall, that's going to happen. But you could go to a local park if it's big enough. You could, play around your neighborhood. You could play in your church building. So there's multiple ways to do that with the elf suit and find Buddy. Of course, you can do the spaghetti syrup candy challenge, and you don't have to make a lot of, it's 2 ways you could do it. You could say, look, okay, we're going to do it where you have to eat it. And I would not make a lot, by the way. I would just make small bowls that, it's just basically an eat off, and you go ahead and eat those, and whoever finishes first or pukes first, whichever happens first, is the winner. Or you could hide things inside that mess. If you did not want them to eat it, you don't want to gross them out too bad, you could put candy canes in it. You could put those little Hershey Kisses in there, but something they have to dig out where they're just putting their face in there and they're not having to eat it, and you don't want to have to deal with complaints or anything like that. Another key thing you could do in there is you could have a snowball fight, because that's in the movie. And in a snowball fight, just take a bunch of paper, crumple it up, and make, little snowballs. And it's a fun game. I've played it before, where you just take and say, look, here's a line, put a piece of tape down the middle, and then divide up into 2 sides, right? It could be Buddy's team versus the Bullies. Buddies versus Bullies. I like that. Buddies versus Bullies. And you put the tape down the middle, and you turn the lights off, but you have a strobe light. And then on your word go, you just are chucking. The kids are going crazy trying to get as many snowballs to the other side as possible. You turn the lights on. Of course, you have some killer Christmas music going on. And then when the lights come on, you count the snowballs. Whoever has the least amount of snowballs on their side will get a point. So you can play up to 3 points and see who wins, right? Make it an odd number where you don't have to end in a tie. You can use clips from the movie for teaching. That's easy enough. I mean, you just take some clips, play the clip, and do a little teaching on that. And then, of course, the Legos. There's Legos in there. You could do a little Lego build, like build a Christmas Lego, Christmas Lego thing or something with Legos that you could build something. Maybe there's, build the highest, thing, or build a Christmas tree with the Legos, whatever it may be. So that's my answer to how do you do an elf type night. And once again, you don't have to do an elf night themed. You can use any of these for, whatever Christmas party or thing you have going on. Question number 2, what are your best Christmas games? I'm going to give you my 3 top Christmas games that I enjoy. One is Santa Sumo. And Santa Sumo is where I get red, like double XL, like jogging, not a jogging suit, but sweat shirt, sweat pants. And then you get, it's guy versus guy, girl versus girl. Don't have guys versus girls in this. That'd be bad. It would end badly for you. So don't do it. Guys versus guys, girls versus girls. And basically you're going to put balloons underneath all of that stuff, inside and, down the legs and all that. And basically, without using hands, you're going to try to bump the other person out. And it's just stuffed with balloons. And you have a taped off area that's really small so that you don't have to go very far. make it, maybe 4x4, something like that, where the guys or girls are pushing on one another to get them out of the circle or whatever. And if a foot or whatever goes out of that circle, well, then that person wins. You can play best 2 out of 3, and you can, because of the change out, that's going to be, time, a little time consuming, because you can only have so many people play that because you have to change. I would recommend this, though. If you have some whipped cream, why not put some whipped cream on their face and the Santa hat, and that makes for a lot of fun. Also, sled races. I love sled races, especially if you basically all you have is a big, large blanket of some kind. One student sits on it. 2 reindeer are pulling the blanket. Make sure you have the reindeer antlers on there. And you can either make it where there's teams that are racing and you're going in a circle, which makes for a lot of fun because, they tend to bump into each other around the curve there, especially if you have a smooth floor. Or you can make it into some sort of, if you have a gym, this would be really good, where you can have kind of a course that they have to run. So it's in and out of boxes, that type of thing, where they have to, get the sled around or through or in certain things and then get back, trade off, 2 more people go, another person on the sled, that kind of thing would work out really well. And my last one is called Eggnog Bob. And there's not a lot of people that like eggnog. I love eggnog. And so I get a big bowl, just fill it up with eggnog, and then I put about 5 or 6, 10 little miniature candy canes in there. And then kids go bobbing for them. And of course, it's this thick, eggnog is on their face. And so it makes for fun video. And also, if you don't like eggnog, it's really fun to watch kids who don't like eggnog who do it. But it's a lot of fun. And then the first person to get all theirs out, or when there's time, whoever has the most, then they would be the winner. So those are my 3 top Christmas games. Hopefully they're helpful to you. And my last question is, what should I get my youth leaders for Christmas? Very common question, because you want to be able to, get something good for them. I would say this, three things. 1, make sure whatever you get them is custom. You know what your youth leaders like. It doesn't have to be generic. If you know somebody is a sports fan of a team, get them something maybe with their favorite sports on it. It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be a keychain. It could be something really inexpensive like that. But get them something custom that's for them, right? That's going to, line up with something they like, right? So, and of course, if you want to get something generic for everybody, that's fine. It's easy enough. You can, anything, that you get them, buy them a book, or you buy them something like that you give to everybody. But even that you can customize. If you know a certain book would be good for that leader, get them that book. That it's just an easy thing. Coupons. Give them a coupon book that you make yourself that says, hey, take a free night off from youth. They tear it out, they give it to you, and they go. Dinner after church. They give that, and dinner is on you after church. Once again, it's another way to customize, but it's gonna be fun for those youth leaders to give those back to you and kind of cash those in. So you know what you can afford, so do that. And then the third thing I would say is anything you can bake or make. If you're a craftsman of some kind, or you sew or knit or anything like that, why not make them something? It's inexpensive on your part, but it's something from your heart. It's something that you give them and say, hey, I really want you to have this, and I made this for you. And like I said, if maybe you're an artist, or maybe you, like I said, sew or knit or paint or draw or create videos or anything like that. You can bake. If you're a good baker, bake everybody bread, or bake everybody their favorite dessert or something like that. But that's just something that's, that once again, you can customize those gifts. And anytime you can customize a gift for your youth leaders, I think that is a win. So, but guys, that is it. That are my 3 questions for this week. I hope they're helpful to you. If you are brand new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. If you would like more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and you get videos like this in your inbox on a regular basis. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. Let's know you like the video and you want some more of them. And if you have a question for me for the Coach's Corner, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll bring it up in a future episode. So that's it for today. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going. I get to it off the runway. Different incomes, not one way.